My name is Hadija Jabiri. I'm a co-founder and managing director of Jabiri Business Solutions. Our brand name is EatFresh, and we are into aggregation as well as value addition of horticultural produce. We have been in this business for over 7 years now, and we are based in Iringa, Tanzania, and we have been working with farmers across Southern Highlands. But since 2023, we started working in Burundi as well. And as of now, we have over 5,000 smallholder farmers, and we are exporting to European countries as well as India. Our journey with the SAGCOT Centre Limited started, I think, in 2017 when I was really young. I remember I was 26 years old back then. And they phoned me at Kiwele village, where I had a small greenhouse, but also we had a small farm where we were growing vegetables, but those were traditional vegetables targeting the local market. And when they phoned me, I remember I had a number of challenges, including back then, unfortunately, we could not approach financial institutions and get funding to expand our operations. But I remember we had issues with the power. The company was just starting out, and thanks to SAGCOT, they have been with us for the past 7 years, as I mentioned, incubating us basically. And with their support, we have been able to not just access funding through the strategic linkage they did, connecting us with some investors, but also connecting us with a company based in the Netherlands, which supported us with the resource mobilization, which eventually has ended to making Jabiri being able to construct our own facility. But also SAGCOT has always been there whenever we are having issues with the business environment. This is like a mother to us. We definitely approach SAGCOT, and they have been a link between us and the government. But also SAGCOT has introduced us to different other partners, and through those partnerships, Jabiri has been able to get where we are today. Yeah, so I think and this is not just for Tanzania, but it's quite common. Africans will import rather than export finished products. And when I was in secondary school, there was a saying, we consume what we don't produce, but also we produce what we don't consume. Normally we send raw materials to other developed countries, but it has been something which has always been troubling me. And I mean, I'm looking 6, 7, 8 years back. When you visit supermarkets, when you could visit supermarkets in Europe, it was quite common seeing horticultural produce from other African countries, but you couldn't see produce coming from Tanzania. So as Jabiri, as much as we started as a very small company, our desire has always been taking our flag to international markets. And I think what Jabiri has been doing, basically it has been selling the name of our country. When you go to a supermarket in Europe or India and you see a product which is coming from Tanzania, branded as a produce of Tanzania, that is the way that Jabiri has been contributing, taking our flag out there. So I think personally there are opportunities, in different subsectors in the agriculture value chain for different other stakeholders, not just to think of growing their brands locally, but also to taking our brands to the world market. I mean, the agriculture sector is growing in Tanzania, and thanks to the government for prioritizing the sector. As we are seeing now, there are lots of infrastructural development happening in the country, irrigation infrastructures, but the government has been so much supporting farmers and companies like ours to open up export markets. But apart from that, maybe what I didn't mention, Jabiri has not just been exporting fresh horticultural produce. As of now, we started processing avocado oil, and personally, I know there is no way we could have been able to do that without a huge support that we are getting from the government, but also we are getting from other partners, the likes of SAGCOT, which has played a really important role to incubate a local company like ours and taking us to where we are now. So I look at the agriculture sector, there are lots of promises ahead of us. And what I can say, I'm really looking forward to see the sector growing with a rate of 10% by 2030, is how the government has been saying, but also not just saying, putting up different initiatives to help the sector grow. Yeah, so Tanzania as a country has been blessed with the different agroecological zones where horticultural produce like ours can really grow. And as a company, we started with the Southern Highlands. That's where we have been aggregating our produce for export. And in Southern Highlands, we have had our presence in Mbeya, Iringa, Njombe, Songwe. But with our expansion plans, now we are looking at Tanzania as a whole. And thanks to SAGCOT, they have been supporting us to reach to other destinations like Kigoma. There are some initiatives there being championed by SAGCOT to increase production of avocado, and as their partner, they have been involving us, and we're looking forward to also have our footprints in Kigoma, in Kagera, but also in Ruvuma, because having all these different destinations where we can source our produce in return assures us with the presence in the market throughout the year. Yeah, so one of the things I remember when we started export, most of the times when we were interacting with the partners and clients, the question they were asking us was, are you owned by a foreign company or you are a local company? I think there has been a negative perception, maybe local companies cannot grow to the level where maybe they get to the export market. So yeah, here we are now. I'm happy to see many more companies are not just thinking locally, but they're thinking with with that, they have that bigger picture to go beyond Tanzanian borders. I started my journey on my early 20s. Personally, I never thought that a day will come when I will be in the agriculture sector. And I think it's the same story for many young people, in not just in Tanzania, but across Africa. Majority of them are not interested to go into the sector. But to me, being in the sector for more than 7 years, what I can say is there are so many opportunities in agriculture along the value chain, and young people can grab that opportunity. In the agriculture sector, you can actually, let's say, for example, someone has done ICT, there are opportunities to develop softwares there which can really support farmers with some of their pressing challenges. There are opportunities with market access. Youth can look at opportunities to develop marketing platforms. There are opportunities. So all the challenges which are in the agriculture sector present opportunities which can really be grabbed by young people. And in countries like ours, but as a whole in the African continent, with the challenges of unemployment, I think agriculture is the low-hanging fruit which really needs to be looked at. And just to echo what I said initially, Tanzania is one of the countries which has been prioritizing the agriculture sector, and I think it's the right time for us as young people to grab those opportunities and transform our lives.